can be full of fun memories, a place where you make lifelong friends and grow into who you're going to be. But when that diploma is handed over, reality sets in. It's time to use that degree and get to work.
Oh, I do miss college, and it's not always as easy as that. Business consultant Holly Wilbanks is here to share more about this topic. Now, Holly, we have discussed a lot about the job market in and of itself. If you are an experienced veteran in the workplace, what does it look like for these new graduates? Because it's a very weird time.
So the employment market itself is tight, but new graduates actually have a slight advantage. In fact, the data that we're seeing in the survey that NACE, the National Association of Colleges and Employers, did tells us that 90% of employers are still planning to keep their hiring plans or increase their hiring plans, which is really good news for new graduates.
And is this good for new graduates because they typically come in at a lower cost to businesses?
So new grads, they can be cheaper, yes. And so when they're looking at how do we restructure things in terms of the volatility in the market and moving our business forward, a lot of times businesses will look to younger talent or cheaper talent to make sure that they can sustain things without necessarily having additional or more expenses, if you will.
Yeah, absolutely. And I will say, just because you're cheaper talent now does not mean that you will be cheaper talent forever.
Right. You just got to work for it.
But just know you will be at the beginning.
Yes.
And I think it's important also to talk to the people who maybe don't have that entire path laid out. I know a lot of people in my friend group and family all did before graduation, but the ones that didn't still very much were thriving at the end.
Yeah. Exactly. And I think a lot of people tend to panic a little bit if they don't have a job before graduation or right when they're graduating. And that's not necessarily the norm. And it may feel like everybody around you already has a job. I assure you that they don't. In fact, the statistic that people track is how many graduates are employed within 6 months of graduation. Oh. So when you think about that, your goal is really to try to secure something within 6 months of graduating, not necessarily by the day you graduate.
I think that's so smart to keep in mind. Because you might get into something that is not necessarily steady employment in the beginning, only to find that maybe this isn't the right fit for you. And even bouncing around a little bit in the beginning.
And we've seen that a lot more with recent generations. They are very apt to say, hey, this is not the right fit for me. I'm not going to waste your time or my time. I'm going to bow out and I'm going to go find something else to do. And a great way to get additional experience, if you haven't had those internships or part-time jobs, is to sign up for a temp or contract agency. Yes. It may be basic data entry or putting together a PowerPoint presentation. We see lots of employers using young people for graphic design and social media, right? But it's at least professional experience where you can get to know different employers, start to learn about yourself in a work environment, and then you can make some key decisions on what really is the best job for me.
It's so interesting because it was almost 20 years ago now, but I had a friend from college who went to a temp agency. Now, we were in New York. I didn't realize, do we have temp agencies here in Pittsburgh?
We have plenty of temp agencies here in Pittsburgh.
I had no idea.
Good for you guys. I mean, I did when I went on maternity leave. That's who was subbed in for radio. But I also love that this pressure can be taken off. I always thought it was wild to ask an 18-year-old what they want to do for the rest of their lives and go do it. So if you are one of the people who maybe wants to try out a couple different hats, this is a great way.
It's a great way to do it. And our other recommendation is volunteering. And so even if it's, for a nonprofit, your local YMCA, something like that, you are going to be around professionals who know other professionals. And nonprofit professionals in particular tend to be very well connected with businesses and professionals. So if you're not sure what to do with your time or you can't get a temp or contract role, volunteer.
That's a great idea.
Network, yes.
Thank you so much. Some really great stuff. And we are going to have more information about the Wilbanks Consulting Group on our website, kdka.com/talkpittsburgh.